Hello everyone, I'm back to finish my video I started last time, and today I'm going to be playing Invoker because the DK I was playing got deleted because I forgot to save it during the crash. That's why my video was only halfway through done. And I'm going to be playing in Legend because it really serves no purpose for me to make a new character to start explaining everything again, because the last character was already or I already explained the basics to everyone. So let's grab the keys. I will show you how to do Shipyard and Crimson Castle. Okay, so first we're going to the farm. Cast our ultimate. The ultimate gives us some bonus movement speed, attack damage, and stuff like that. Basically a big buff. Now I'm going to open the shipyard. Basically repeat the whole process. Okay, it's died. I really don't know how. I usually don't ever die on Invoker. I don't know what happened. This is the highest difficulty, by the way. It's not normal, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna go here in front of the guy so he can look at us. Start killing these mobs. By the way, if I should maybe go through the runes of this hero. He's basically played in two different styles right now. The first style is the E1 and W3 build, which I'm using right here. I'll probably post a link down below. It uses your shadow aspect, your E ability, to basically amp up your damage. And by W3 you get huge crits, and these huge crits get amplified even more by your helmet, and that's basically the whole build. So yeah. Also, the other runes aren't really important. None of them really do anything besides E1 and W3 on this version of Invoker. There is Conjure, but on the Arcana version of the Conjure, you basically buff up your summon. And here you do damage yourself through right click. I'm going to kill these mobs. And also, yeah, if you have any of the keys you got from the previous maps and you didn't use them, you can save them and you can use them later. Well, just like me, so you can skip the maps. Here, he throws us away. We start killing these guys. Kill the Barathooms. I have to kill this, the most annoying thing in the whole world. By the way, fun fact, if you stun it, it doesn't knock you back. Okay, so now that we killed it, we can proceed. Go over the bridge, just kill these guys right here. Now that you kill these guys, a few more are spawn, and you open up the boss room. I'm not really interested in any of these drops right now. I'm showing you what they do because it doesn't really matter. You get a little cutscene. You can see the boss has a few spells, but none of them really are, you know, describe what they do. I just basically died because your shadow aspect didn't hit that stuff. But that's okay. We'll just run back. Just slowly wobble yourself down. Down a flag. Or not. Let's put down a respawn flag. Oh, okay, we won't put down a respawn flag because they keep hitting us. So now we're just going to have to kill them. He spawns some random enemies. It's not a big deal, but once he starts having the wrecking balls, then it becomes a little bit of a problem to deal with because wrecking balls deal massive damage. And I think it's always a percentage based damage, so you can never get one shot by the balls. So you just stand in the middle, kill the creeps. There's lots of these waves that spawn. They're not really that hard to do, you just have to wait. And then more and more of these wrecking balls start going around. But as I said, it's not a big deal. So you just kill them, then the boss should be alive now and start fighting us? No. Okay, then more waves, I guess, start appearing. Yeah, now he's down. Now we can kill him. I mean, my hero is really strong, but he's a bit tougher when you're new. I mean, it's never really a big issue to kill him, honestly. Now we got a demon relic. Now we can proceed to the next area. We get some mithril. We get into the teleporter. Oops. Wrong teleporter. We go back to spawn. Then we go into the farm. And now into the castle. The castle is honestly the biggest part of this map and the most important part to come to this map at all. And you will see why in a second. Just 1 second, let me throw away junk. Okay. Now we kill all these guys. Just run through, very strong. By the way, these guys you should always kill them because they're fucking annoying. They throw out these bombs that always stun you, no matter if you're magic immune, if you're, I don't know, you can be anything and they'll always stun you. Okay, kill them. 2 more to go. Once you clear this initial area of the bombers, and you should always clear the bombers because they're really annoying, as you can see. Now that you cleared the area of the bombers, you can go here, right there, and kill Lena. She will trigger a cutscene. I'm sorry, Lady Dahlia. You kill Lady Dahlia. And Lord Scarlet. Now you can just run over here, stand in the spot, the mobs will start to spawn in a wave-like fashion. And just wait and kill those mobs. In the meanwhile, I can talk to you about some of these items and why this build is good. So let's see. I have my Invoker and he gains these stacks called Soul of Shadow. And when I get to 20 of these stacks, I'll have 93,000 intelligence, 93,000 agility. And why would I need agility and intelligence here, you may ask? Well, because this agility also gives bonus damage. This spell that gives also bonus damage. And I use my Blazing Fury armor, which converts agility into strength and intelligence, to convert that into damage through my Halcyon Soul Glove, of which each attribute gives 5 points of damage, and I get my Emerald Nullification Ring. The Nullification Ring negates all pure and magic damage I take, so I'm basically invulnerable because I have 99.825 physical resist and like 5 million damage negation for magic and pure damage. Also, agility is really nice for Ocean Runner boots, because Ocean Runner boots allow us to amp up our base attack, base ability damage. And base ability damage is really important when you're building spellcaster type heroes or heroes that rely on an on an ability that's on an ability that on a rune that's base ability, like this critical strike. It says base ability immolation, but you see, uh, not every ability has something that's called base ability. You see, Fire Spring isn't base ability, so that means it isn't affected by base ability amplification. And base ability amplification is really good because you see it's 1000 bonus damage crit. But if you increase it by my base ability damage, which is almost 3000%, that means it's you multiply this critical strike by 30. So that means it's 30,000 bonus damage critical strike, which is pretty crazy, you have to admit. And that 30,000 bonus critical damage can also be procced off of Fire Deity Crown, because its text says enemies hit by immolation or any rune that corresponds to immolation, like critical strike, because its base ability, you have to see, base ability is really important. Base ability is really important on some stuff like Fire Deity Crown, because Fire Deity Crown increases any ability, any rune that corresponds to immolation and is base ability. I hope you understand that, because that's critical for some. That's a critical piece of information that can really help you push a lot of builds you wouldn't even think that would be possible. Also, what did I have? Yes, Sphere of Avenia. Sphere of Avenia is a really good invoker weapon. It's an immortal weapon, and you will see not a lot of weapons are immortal. Not everyone has an immortal weapon. This immortal weapon comes from the final map, that is the highest level map Chalky made, and it's called Sea Fortress. And when you defeat the bosses in Sea Fortress, you have a chance of Sphere of Avenia dropping. And it's the best immortal weapon for Invoker, because it gives the Steadfast ability to your aspects. Now, what is Steadfast, you may ask? Steadfast is an ability, this ability. It gives your aspects a max health threshold to any damage they would take. So if my aspect, who has 880,000 health, would take 1 million damage, he should die. But no, he won't die. He'll only take 5%, which corresponds to, I don't know, like 40,000 damage or something. So he can only take 40,000 damage at a time, which is really good. That means he never dies, because my E ability, when I activate it, it teleports me, but it also heals my aspects. It heals them to full health, so they never really die. And that's really important, because all of the aspects combine with my ultimate to give me a big buff. And that big buff responds to me dealing a lot of damage. So I hope you can see that how all of those things combine together to form a good build in Roshpit Champions. I mean, not every hero is that complex and has to combine all of those things in order to make him work. But some heroes, like Invoker, are really complex in that sense that they use a lot of aspects of other attributes and other items and different multipliers to make the best damage they can. So I hope you understood that. Also, yes, we activated this pressure plate right here, which we got while attacking this sword. The sword from his hand has to be attacked in order for this pressure plate to fall down. When that pressure plate falls down, you get this door to open. After that door opens, you have to maneuver these platforms until you press this pressure plate. This is pressure plate number 3. And after you press pressure plate number 3, you get to pressure plate number 4. That's number 4. It opens this door right here. You see this one. You cross it, you kill these guys, Doesn't matter. You kill these guys right here, these snipers, then you open number 5. And pressure plate number 5, to your surprise, will open another door, which leads to another pressure plate, which is very interesting, I know. So when you get to this part, you have to kill the sniper for the pressure plate to fall down. And when the pressure plate falls down, of course you step on it and you get more pressure plates. So you get to the pressure plate, you get to the next one, and so forth and so forth, until you reach the room I'm going to show you shortly. Kill these guys, everything's fine, everyone's dying. Okay, we kill all these guys, a pressure plate drops, and the final room opens. That is the semi-final room. This is the dungeon, and in Crimson Dungeon you fight the jailer, that is Big Lich, and some pudges. He's called Arakor the Saddest. He's a mini-boss. You just stand right there while you kill some mobs. He spawns these pentagrams, which spawn some mobs. You just kill the mobs and you proceed to the next room. And there an interesting boss spawns, and I will show you how to do it and his mechanics. Because a lot of new players struggle with that boss. Everything's dying, which is always a good sign. We kill the Lich, the mini-boss, we kill everything, we kill the final pudge. Then we go inside, we use our ultimate, and we trigger a little cutscene right here, in which the warlock, the archivist, he lifts us into the air, he then comes forward, speaks something, and he summons his demon. You will see. Really cool boss, really cool boss, really well done boss. Okay, now this is Demon Moth. He has these 3 orbs that surround him, and the 3 orbs have 3 colors, and each color corresponds to one type of damage that can be done to him. For example, we have red. Red is magical damage, and red is the type of damage I want to do, so I'll be able to kill him, because my invoker is mainly a magical damage dealer. So I use that, I kill him. But there are lots of different heroes that deal different types of damage. So if your hero is mainly a pure damage dealer, you'd want to go for green, for 3 green balls. And if your hero is mainly a pure damage user, you'd want to go for the blue damage. Okay, this right here, this pressure plate is activated by finding 2 blue plates. They're hidden around, so you just have to walk around these tiles to find 2 blue plates. After you find these 2 blue plates, you just go in, you just step on that pressure plate. You continue killing everything as per usual. Kill these guys, kill everyone basically. Okay. Kill these guys, kill this one. Step right here, step in front of him, he'll shake, then he'll summon these 8 trees as his minions. These 8 trees are going to spawn and they're going to become his minions, which you will later kill. You begin killing these minions. And then he loses his shield after you kill all of them, and then you can proceed. Now, we have the turtle maze. The turtle maze makes you navigate the turtle for it to deal damage. Okay, we have to disable these mobs so they don't kite her. Okay, now we attack the turtle, make the turtle explode. When the turtle explodes, it releases these little rock guys, these little tinies, and now we have to learn. The turtle will always follow you. The turtle always follows you. Almost nobody knows that. That's a tip for pro players too. Now, when the turtle releases the red trend, the red tiny, that's a good sign because you need all 3 red trends. We kill the 3 red trends, and now we can proceed. Now we can activate the mobs, and we can move on. Okay, now we come to this room, and everybody keeps asking about this in the Roshpit Champions chat in Discord, so I'm going to explain it to everyone, so you all know how to do the secret treasure room. The secret treasure room is located right through here, in this area, through this bridge. Now, how you do these 6 plates is dependent on these 6 colors. So you have to do each color manually in the right order. So I'm going to disable my mobs first, put them here, and now I'm going to do this. All of these are red, and this one is yellow, and all of these 2 are blue. You see, just like that. We done the puzzle. Now we attack this axe right here, this monument or whatever you want to call it. Now you come through here, and you get 3 doors to choose from. Let's say I'll go for the middle door in this occasion. I open the middle door, and something awaits inside, and it's an arcane crystal. Nobody wants that. That's the worst reward. But I guess if you're new, you'll take any reward, and this one will be fine as well because you need arcane crystals. Okay, now after you did this area, the hidden area, you continue through here. You kill the morphling. Come on. Attack mobs. Mobs didn't seem interested. Okay, you go through here, you kill more of them. You proceed upstairs, up this ramp I mean. And when you proceed up the ramp, you will encounter an actually really dangerous mob. He's called Loki the Man, and he kills a lot of new players because he heals ridiculously fast. Here's Loki, but I mean I'm too strong for him. Now we come through here, we activate this pressure plate, so we can start killing these mobs that spawn. Okay, so we killed all of these mobs. They just spawn periodically like any other wave spawn. Now we go through here, a little bit of a lava maze. Don't step into lava or you get knocked back, which isn't fun. Now you just navigate it. It's okay if you get hit and you have a lot of hit points like I do, but it's generally it's bad for you to step into lava because you'll almost always die. I have to do the ball puzzle, which is the worst puzzle there is. I want to die. Okay. Yeah. Hit the bomb. Hit the stupid balls. To get the other one. Okay, we navigate the balls. It's really a matter of time and a matter of how much you do it to get the feeling of kicking the balls around. Love kicking the balls around. Okay, now that we killed all of these guys, we can proceed to insert the balls into their right sockets. Ball number one. Ball number two. Has to get inside. And of course, ball number three. That's it. We did that part. Now that we did the ball part, one of the more easiest ones comes. Now we have a boss incoming, which is one of the strongest bosses, and it's an invoker. How typical, right? Okay, phased out a little bit. Um, now we're just going to continue. Uh, we have this pressure plate like right here, which leads us, which opens up this door. This door, when opened, you have to kill these 6 skeleton mobs on these platforms. Kill the skeleton mobs, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's easy if you have the range to kill them. If you don't, then good luck, you have to get near them. Now that we killed them, we pass through here into a teleporter and kill the invoker boss. The invoker boss is invisible. It uses a special mechanic and is invisible until you light these 3 torches. Now when you light these 3 torches, you can easily kill him and get the reward, which is bloodstone boots. It's a really good boot, by the way. You always use the bloodstone boot for some build like Hope of Seitiaru, Mardige's Gauntlet, and the Bloodstone Boots. Now that we did that, we can retreat and we can go to the final boss area, which is through here. Just go through there. Now here we have these Monkey Kings, which hit really hard with their fucking staffs. We kill them. There are these chests also, but my aspects activate the chest, so I'm not going to show you how to do this puzzle in particular, but you should. There's a pattern in these chests which you can follow to always do the whole puzzle. But no, right now, I mean, it doesn't really matter. This, don't need this. These, don't need these. Now, after we come through here, we have to kill one more person to be able to finish the what do you call it, to finish the map. And this is right through here. It's the anti-mage boss. And the anti-mage boss is pretty easy. He isn't really a boss by himself, but he has lots of ads, and you have to kill all of these ads in order for you to fight him. But he like dies in 2 hits, so it's not any problem. Okay, mobs are dying. I don't know what else I can tell you about. Yeah, you use these mithril shards for rerolling, and you use these arcane shards for buying glyphs. Also, finishing Redfall is much more beneficial with another 3 people, of course, because you move faster, you do the quests faster, and you kill the boss faster. There are also skips to the bosses that I'm not going to be showing right here, but you can skip like most of the map, which is in its essence cheating, but nobody cares. Okay, now I go right there, kill all these. It's a big room. Or I just go inside and trigger the boss and then kill everything afterwards. Yeah, let's do that. Now we trigger the boss. We can look at its nice cutscene. It quakes the earth, emerges from the lava. It's really cool. Now he spawns more ads, you kill the ads, and then you start killing him. Pretty simple fight. So you just kill and kill and kill. Not really all that interesting to watch, but I gotta make the video and someone has to watch it. Okay, now the boss spawns and we kill him really fast, but he usually spawns some illusions and that's it. Not really much else. Now he spawns here again, and then you have to kill him. And now we kill him. Yay! Hooray for us. He didn't drop anything really fantastic or worthwhile, except this for the lords. Yeah, which is really bad. And then you get the optional boss, which is the Defiler's World Tree, but we're not going to be doing that right now. So that's how you'll complete Redfall, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, because I wanted to show new players how to get around the game, how to understand core concepts like base ability damage, elemental damage. You know, every ability has its element. Like this critical strike has an element called fire, while the shadow lance has an element called shadow, and every element amps up that damage through some glyphs or items or anything, you know. We covered base ability damage, we covered lots of stuff, so I'll show you how to do something right now. There's this option called item reroll, and if you get a good item, like let's say I got this Hood of Lord, it's level 93, that's a big level. I can click perform reroll to get uh, totally different stats in it and different runes. So I can try to get something I need, like, I don't know, 20R4 or something like that. It doesn't really even matter right now, you know, I'm just doing it so I can show you. And that's it, you know. Thank you everybody for watching. My name's been Zohran. At least my in-game name is Zohran. And I bid you all a really good night. Bye.